The new update Fire and Ice has just been released, and with this video I will give you a brief overview. I will post a link to the changelog in the description of this video and not go into every detail of the update. Welcome to my new video. The biggest change is the implementation of the new Finnish branches for the Swedish tech tree. We get new vehicles, both for air and ground forces, but the word new is an exaggeration as we already know most of the vehicles from the other nations. It is good that smaller tech trees get more vehicles, and with Finland as a branch in the Swedish tree you get a lot of vehicles from different nations. For example, you can now play the T-80U next to the Leopard 2A6 if you want. In total we get over 20 machines used by Finland. In addition, there are some other vehicles like the new version of the Abrams tank for America, or the TKX for Japan, as well as some updated versions of the IS-1 and IS-2 1943. But as I said, the biggest part is for Finland. The same goes for the update for aircraft, and here is a small overview. The Navy got 10 new units with this update. The Japanese IJN Fuso show is a visual highlight with the pagoda-like bridge. Now let's take a quick look at the two new maps we got, one for ground forces and one for aviation. Arctic is the name of the map for ground forces. Here we have two battle zones, one is called Pier and the other Polar Base. I like that we have some new maps that are not city maps. The terrain is open, but small hills and some buildings provide cover for tanks to go hull down or peek and boom. There are different battle modes for these maps and I'm curious to see what the gameplay will be like. Rocky Canyon is the new map for aviation. According to Gaijin, Rocky Canyon will become a location with one of the largest altitude variations in the game. The ground targets are on different levels and the elevation changes and difficult terrain will make this map interesting. Let's now talk about some changes to the ground vehicles. Besides some bug fixes, the engine power of the Jagd Panther has been reduced from 700 to 600 horsepower and the ammo capacity from 60 to 49 rounds. The best implementation is the air target tracking for the listed vehicles. This one is really good and helps close the gap for anti-air vehicles in realistic battles. These vehicles can now lock onto targets and use a firing lead indicator. Several bugs have been fixed for planes and helicopters. More options to customize secondary weapons and engine fire extinguisher systems have been added. Changes to the Navy. In addition to some changes for specific ships, the fire control system now preserves the calculated lead point. The calculated lead marker preserves when a player unselects the target and then selects the same target again. If a player selects a new target and starts range finding, the lead marker for a previous target is reset. As with any update, there are also some changes to graphics and sound. The name of the update is Fire and Ice, and of course a new effect of flamethrowers and surface fire from napalm has been added. The flamethrower comes with the new Battle Pass vehicle, the Churchill Crocodile, that can be obtained for free via the Battle Pass. Make sure to do all of the tasks to get this vehicle for free. Sounds of explosions, hits, shots of ground vehicles and air defense guns have received more dynamics and sharpness as well as punch in the low frequency range. I hope I was able to give you a brief overview of the changes and I'm curious what you think of the update. I like that they added more vehicles for smaller tech trees, the new maps and the air target tracking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.